Hey everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. Today is hashtag Friendship Friday. Yay! Another Friday to bless someone else and also draw attention to their creativity. Hashtag Friendship Friday is an open collaboration that I host, or am the hostess, whichever way you want to say it. And anybody is free to join in. It's all about spreading positivity and encouragement and love to others and appreciation. You can just do a shout out to someone. You can send them something and show it. You can send them something and not show it. When you get something from someone else, show it on YouTube so that you give them a shout out and a thank you for what they sent you. Because I will tell you from personal experience, when I watch someone open up what I've sent them, I just get tickly inside. I love it. I love to see their reaction and to see if they like it or not, and just watching that does more for me than even giving it. I just enjoy seeing them open what I've sent. So I encourage anyone who's been gifted something to do a video and show everyone what you got and give a shout out to the person who sent it. But anyway, all you have to do is put hashtag Friendship Friday in your description box or title, and link my channel in your description box below that, and I will add you to the collaborators in my description box when I do a Friendship Friday each week. Some weeks I get things and I share it. Some weeks I give things and I share it. It's just a lot of fun and I enjoy it so very much. I've been blessed and I enjoy blessing others. So this week, my featured friend is a young woman who is so bubbly and so loving and kind. She just blesses my heart every time I see her videos, especially when she gets happy mail or something from anyone. She pours over every detail and gushes over it and truly appreciates it, and I just love watching her be surprised and how much she appreciates and loves what other people send to her. And she's also a very gifted artist. I purchased a journal from her not too awful long ago, and it is just gorgeous. So you will love her. If you don't know her, I will link her channel below. Her name is BB's Creative Closet, or that's her channel name. Her name is Bianca, but everyone calls her BB, and she is just adorable. I met her through YouTube on one of my videos, I believe. She commented on, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my camera. And we've been fast friends ever since, and I just love watching her. So I wanted to give her a shout out this week. And everybody, please, if you do not know BB and have not watched her channel, go to BB's Creative Closet, linked below, and check her out. She has a shop, but her shop I believe is on Poshmark, and she will have that linked on her description box so that you can find the things that she's created and can buy something from her. But just watching her videos and seeing what she does is awesome. She's just a sweetheart. She's got beautiful family, love her boys. The youngest, Paul, we get to hear more often, and he's always willing to lend her a helping hand. So he is just a sweetheart. So first, I want to show just some of the things I am sending to BB. So BB, if you want to be surprised, you could click off now. If you want to see what I'm sending, you can watch. I don't mind, because at the end of the day, whatever I show here, I always add extra things so that you are still surprised with some of the things that you didn't see in the video. But first, I've got some books for her. Now, she can either make a journal out of these books or she can share them with Paul. I'll leave that up to her. And I don't know if he has these books or not. The Little Engine That Could. I love this story, and I have one of these as well. And it's just a sweet, sweet story. It would be a great journal, but it's also a fun story to read to children. So I've got that for her and or Paul. Santa's Moose. I know y'all didn't know Santa had a moose, did you? And this is a 1979 book, so it is a vintage book, and it's all about Milton the Moose, who becomes Santa's moose. So it is a cute story. And then Poems and Prayers for the Very Young. This is a sweet book. I love poetry and occasionally like to include them in my journals, but I don't always do it. So this is for little bitty children, and of course it's got butterflies on the pages, so I had to give it to BB because we are her monarch butterflies, and she is a beautiful monarch butterfly. And this is just a sweet book, and they're little short, simple poems because they're for very young, like Paul's age. So she can read these to Paul. She can include some of the pages in her journals if she'd like. The copyright date is 1973, so this too is vintage. And it's just got some sweet little short poems. So those are the books. Then I have this cute tin that I thought BB would like. She can use it to store something on her desk. It's got a sweet little handle. Little chickens right there, the boy and a girl here, those little chickens there, and so forth. Inside, I have these little clips. I sent some of these to Creating with Jovi too. They're pretty strong. They're good to clip on if you're holding glue down, something you glued and you want to hold it down. You know, you can stick it on there to keep it together. You could even use it on a journal for something different to clip it in instead of a paper clip. But I gave her quite a few of those. And then these little tiny miniature playing cards. These are so cute. They're very lightweight, so they don't add any bulk, and you can use them in your journaling. So gave her a little box of those, if I can get it closed. Got that. Then I have this little bag, which this isn't a lot. These are I will show you this. Someone sent this to me, I think, or I could have gotten it at a thrift store, and it's gorgeous. But I just thought I have to share this with BB because it is a scarf of butterflies. Isn't that gorgeous? And I thought, you know, BB will love this. She can use it for fabric flips. She can use it to tie a journal, you know, and rip it into pieces. She could cut them out. She can wear it, whichever she wants to do. I just had to include this for her because it reminds me of her, and it is such a cutie. And you may hear some little children in the background, so I may have to pause here shortly. But there's the butterfly scarf. And then I've just got some pieces of some crocheted lace and some fabrics and some ribbons for her that I thought she might could use. So I'm not going to pull all those out. And then I've got this little canvas bag with little handles that is really cute. I thought she might like to use too. So we have that. Then I have a lot of little die cuts. There's a couple of Tim Holtz paper dolls. There's a guitar and butterflies and lots of different things. There's some coat hangers which remind me of her. So I'm going to pause and come back to you shortly. Thank you. I'm back. Sorry about that. Then I have this little bag of various bright color craft paper, designer paper. Some pieces are like 8 by 8 or 10 by 10 and smaller than this little notepad. It's really pretty with a butterfly on it, of course, and these little pink gemstones. I have that for her. Again, she'll probably show the details in her video, but I just wanted to give you an idea. Then I have lots of ephemera, Project Life cards, some vintage postcards, some vintage greeting cards that I have, some vintage bingo cards. This is a little book of index cards with the tabs that she could use in a journal or not. And this is some signature collection by, who is it? Hang on. There's 20 die cut sheets. I want to say Dina Wakely, but I'm not sure. But it's got a cute little rabbit, and there's an owl, and all kinds of fun cutouts, and a mermaid, and some different faces. And I have used a few in another book. It's art by Marlene. So anyway, that's that. Then I have a little bag of some tickets. I have we've got purple, pink. Some of these are the vintage ones, are the pink and the purple, the orange and the dark orange. And these are not green, or not vintage. I gave her selection of those, trying to help her build her stash. And this is a bag of, this is a carbonless sales book, like tickets that she can use in her journal. It's brand new, or I've never used it. I don't remember how old it is. Then there's a lot of stickers that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree and at other places. There's just all kinds all in here. And then these fluorescent colored index cards that I thought she might like, because I know she loves bright colors. Then I have this traveler's notebook that I thought of her. It's roses with the pinks and the mint greens, and of course that comes off, and she can add, looks like 4 signatures in here, and there's a place for cards and such that she could use to carry with her, or she can make something out of it and give it away, whatever she would prefer to do. I'm back, sorry. And I have a pack of napkins that I thought BB would like. They're butterflies in 3 different colors, plus some beautiful flowers on them. I have whale tail tabs. I don't know if she has a whale tail tab punch. I don't think she does. So I'm giving her a lot of different colors and kinds of whale tail tabs. So she'll have some to use on her tags. Then I have I'm destashing my rubber stamps because I have way too many, and I don't know if BB has a lot of them or not. I'm thinking she doesn't, and so I wanted someone to have some. I have more to give away that I know will use them, and I hope she will. And BB, any of this stuff that you can't use, feel free to gift forward to somebody else. You don't have to keep it all because I gave it to you. I was trying to pick things I thought you would use. So we have lots of stamps. This is a set of number stamps that are really cool. Got friends. A friend may well be reckoned the masterpiece of nature. This cute Stampin' Up. This is a set of little trick-or-treat stamps. There's a gorgeous rose. Most of them I have not used. The rose I have used, and I'm a bad girl and don't clean them. This is a cute little flower I've never used. And see, everything's falling over. And then some of these cling stamps. These are little words. Butterflies for her, and it says always, see if I can read it, always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder, which is true. And you got 3 different butterflies with the words and little hearts at the bottom. You're supposed to have 3, but you only have 2. I don't know where the 3rd one is because I've used it. Here are some flowers and some little arrows that I thought she might like. I have these I got from Dreams, etc. And they're like page edge stamps. They're really pretty. And I used them a few times, but then I just can't use all this stuff. I've got too much. Here are some I got on clearance that I've never used that are for a planner, but I think they're also cute in journals. That itty bitty coat hanger and a cup of coffee, the old phone, sneakers, just lots of cute little things there. And here's a really pretty big butterfly. And Mon Ami. This says a friend is someone who makes it easy. And this says thanks and gives you the definition of thanks. And this has butterflies, garden stuff, a ladybug, birds, Gerber daisy, I think that is, strawberries. This is a Stampin' Up stamp, and then 2 little cute wood spools, and this little charm that says love your life on the inside of it. So these are all of the cling stamps and rubber stamps that I hope she can use and that she will like. And if she doesn't, or if you don't, BB, if you watch this, then again, feel free to share with others, however you choose. And I am not at all do I mind. Then I've got 4 of this Craft Smart ink. This is a real pretty, like a mint green. This is a light yellow, or it might be dark, I don't know. And this is a pretty orange, burnt orange. And then that same green again. I've never opened them. I don't use colored inks very often. I do some, but I just have too much. And it's almost embarrassing. I've collected so much, and you just forget how much you have until you clean out and reorganize. And I gotta start gifting, so I'm doing this a lot. Not only that, because I love to give people stuff. I also have this bag that has some, I don't know how many paper punches she has, but these decorative scissors for your page edges. This is like a jagged edge, and that's a scallop sort of edge. This is a corner rounder, just for a small one. This is cute. You can hang it on something, or I can't imagine someone carrying this around a keychain. But this is Buggles, and you take that off and you punch just a regular size hole. You know, like the regular single hole punches do. That's what this is. And I thought it was cute. And I've got several single hole punches, so I didn't need it. And then I've got another, this is another deckled edge. It's not quite as dramatic. We have a page edger that is pretty. This works. It's got the little circles. I just don't use it. This is a little tiny banner punch. You can see how small it is that I thought she would use. And last, but no, not last. And this is another page edger that has little circles, and the way it looks here is you can make it like all the way around the page and even on the corner, so you just follow the yellow brick road. And then I haven't seen her use one of these or talk about it, and I had extras. So this is a homemade tear ruler, a metal, my husband did for me, and you can get smaller tears here, a little bit more jagged here, and a little bigger here. Just depends on what size you want. And then this is a zigzag tear and a big zigzag tear ruler. Plus you can measure with it. So I don't use either of these because I have several. So I thought, you know what? I have some things set aside to gift to my friends, and I have sometimes certain friends in mind with some things. Other things I've just set aside to give away when I do, and whenever I feel led to give to a certain person, and whatever I feel led to send them. And then I also pull from stuff that I use as well. And then I have 2 more bags and I'm done. These are some vintage brooches I've shown in some of my Thrifty Thursdays that I thought would be cute on the cover of a journal, or you know, she could wear it if she wants. This could be a pin or a brooch, and it's the red hat with the flowers and the purple band. Isn't it cute? Got this vintage lovebirds. Isn't that pretty? I think those are gorgeous. And a strawberry earring that she could use, and this ring. This is vintage. She can wear it, or you can break the ring off and use it on the cover of a journal. Whatever you would like to do. So that's the jewelry. And oops, last but not least, I have just a few things that I made. Gonna give her. I saw a YouTube video and I do not recall who I saw it from, so I apologize if anyone knows, if you would post below. But they took shank buttons and ran wire through it and made dangles. So you've got a little hole up here you can run a bulb pin through and let it hang from your journal from the spine. You could let it be part of a tassel or just hang it by itself. But these mostly are vintage buttons. There may be a few new ones mixed in like that. This one has the little dolphin or porpoise, I don't know which it is, the flower in her hair, and it's got the corals and turquoise and antique golds. Beautiful buttons. And if you don't want to use them for that, and it's got the little circle piece that you can put the bulb pin through, BB, you can always cut them apart and use the buttons if you want. And then this one is neutrals. Again, vintage buttons, except for the little owl, which he is adorable. And you hang him by that. So that's those. Then I have this I got from Pam at the Paper Outpost. You take circles and you use brads and it folds back in. Isn't it cute? And this one, of course, has butterflies. And there's a rose and another butterfly. Isn't that pretty? And on the back, see where the brads are, but you could journal on the back if you want to. And I've loved this and made it and hoarded it for a good year and decided that BB should have it. And then last but not least, I have 2 twinchies and an inchie. This is just a little purse. It's like a piece of a puzzle or something, I guess, but I made it sparkle. Isn't that cute? And this twinchie I made, it's got a vintage buttons. Well, I can't get it to behave. Okay, it's got that little flip-flop, some vintage buttons, some eyelash trim, and this is a sunflower fabric in the back that is vintage fabric, and a vintage piece of doily, and it's just for decoration. You could put it on your page and make a tuck spot, and the back is just kind of white, but I thought of BB with the little flip-flop, and it's a high heel flip-flop. It's a dressy flip-flop. It's cute. And this is just a little sparkly butterfly twinchie. Again, think of butterflies, I think of BB. So that wraps up my Friendship Friday for BB at BB's Creative Closet. So everybody, please check BB out, show her some love, and let her know I sent you over. And I hope you have a blessed evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Know you're loved, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.